Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus and assembled crew of usual people: Bob, Mordred, Roach, Nemes, Aldrabot 3000. Play Europa Universalis 4. Let's get back to it, boys. We were in a big war, apparently.
Well, somebody that claims to be Mordred Viking.
Yeah. So, let's take stock of what's going on here. Where are you?
Yeah, apparently my voice is sounding really weird, so I'm sure it'll be perfectly normal for anyone listening to me, but Discord's being weird.
Okay, so I got troops over here. Merge them together.
I think what's really happened is that Mordred went out drinking last night. He's still hungover.
I wish I did. I'm tired. I didn't go to bed until about 6 o'clock in the morning, but...
Alright, so let's move you over here. And what is the... This is a big war.
No.
Portuguese Pale Imperialist War.
100 ships just died in that battle.
Oh my.
How many did you take?
I lost 27, they lost 100.
And the way you say it makes it sound so sexy.
Oh, yeah. Or was I meant to say that with a Russian da?
100 ships went down at that battle.
It felt good.
Oh dear God!
Porcha fuckers, what are you doing?
I have so many conversions needed. I didn't realize why. Why God?
Oh, these frigates are out of date. You should go out on a date.
Oh my.
Yes, you should date it up.
Date it up.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I have most of Saskatchewan.
Thank you for the free stability, sir. You're most kind.
Saskatchewan, you will be a doodle.
You will be mine.
You will be a doodle.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, culture conversion cost.
Right.
Yeah, let's convert some people, because if you're not I don't know, whatever the hell I am, a horse, then you're not one of us.
You're a horse?
I don't know what I am. I like horses, apparently. It's a thing we do.
I keep forgetting you're still Tangri. That is one of the major religions of the world still.
Yes, it is. It's got its ass kicked out of Asia, but oh no, there's one nation. Oh, there's like 2 provinces in Big. Too few seats in Parliament. Well, Saskatchewan. Why don't you yeah, there you go. Yeah, now you're happy.
I apologize to everybody looking at my perspective here. I completely forgot whatever it was I was doing last episode. Because it's been a week, and I have...
Yeah, that'll happen.
I don't remember a damn thing.
Same here. I don't remember what's going on. Like, we loaded up, and I was like, oh, there's a war going on, apparently.
War. You're going to war.
War. We're going to war.
War. We went to war.
I'm about to say, I think I had to, because I have a folder in my, like, I have the grand folder of YouTube stuff, and then there's a folder in there just for, like, memes and GIFs to use on Discord. And now that one has a subfolder of just Starship Troopers memes and GIFs.
I think every frame of that movie can be used as a meme. Like, there's...
Well, yeah, I just had to go get a new one this more for the I'm doing my part.
I like the one... I don't know if it was you or somebody else who used it, but it was need to know. The need to know intensifies, but it's a GIF of Rico shaking.
Just his face shaking. I think I got that from Bob. I think Bob used that, and I stole it from him.
That one gets me every time.
And when people ask about Patreon, I use the poster. Service guarantees citizenship. Would you like to know more?
I actually just brushed open the Starship Troopers role-playing game book that I have, and damn, is that thing a dense book for something as simple as as Starship Troopers, you wouldn't expect it.
Shoot bugs. They go boom. You shoot it in the limb? No. You shoot it in the eye stalk? Yes. Okay, it's dead. Is anybody else still hearing an echo?
No.
I do see my.
Yeah, I was gonna say he keeps lighting up every time we talk.
I'm
I'm still
literally
hearing
using
an
a
echo.
headset now.
We're
This is
having a bit of technical
ridiculous.
difficulties. So don't worry about it.
Ah! Die, Portuguese! Sorry.
Wow.
That's how I've been feeling during the naval battles too. It's a good feeling.
Oh, assault crisis.
Really, for you?
Yeah,
What
just got
the
assault crisis.
Fuck? Well, I'll take it, game. Gain 1,320 ducats.
For why?
I think it was a Monopoly or something company found or something. I don't know. Fuck
I'm gonna go with pity.
Roach was playing Monopoly and got a good roll. Oh, I'm watching the Pale Pirates just wreck the French right now.
It's fun.
I gotta say, go fuck yourself, Roach.
There's so few countries. There's so few countries. Like
Yeah, I'm sure that was the reason.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
He rivaled me.
Oh,
I
my.
literally had to choose between Ben, France, Bob, the Pale Pirates, and the Commonwealth. Who am I gonna choose?
There was two AIs in there you could have chose.
The
Then you should
Commonwealth.
be happy you survived into becoming rival of somebody else. I had comments, which is just like go over the New World, Bob, kick his ass.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw them.
I've been reading your comments, Bob. Your audience wants blood. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's well, I feel like the standard YouTube audience, if you're not killing something, they want to know why you're not killing something. Like I had somebody was like, someone was like, why don't you release Siberia and Alaska and then eat them? And my answer to that was, why would I? And their response to that was, why wouldn't you? And I was just like,
you're just standing off to the side, just
different-
like looking at them, really
like
surprised. Like, what the fuck?
It's like these guys, they give me money, they give me troops, they don't cause any issue, they're the right culture, they're the right religion, they're my colony, for God's sake. I dumped all this money into making them. Why would I then release them, wait for a while they're not producing any money or any taxes or anything like that, and then destroy them? Then I have to pay admin points to core that land. It doesn't make any sense. Killing Portuguese.
Who's Russia fighting? Chagatai and Bali.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, they did not appreciate me hitting that army. They brought in a lot more troops. So I killed out half a stack of that was 30,000 strong, and now they brought in another 49,000. All right,
Like you do. Whoa, what happened?
that's okay.
What's
Oh,
up?
leader died,
What the what?
or Doodle.
Holy shit.
Problem?
Nope.
You sure?
Really?
I can honestly say nope.
Problem? What's it to you?
Like something unexpected happened, but it was a good unexpected, not a bad one.
Okay. Oh, Pale Pirates just showed up and started blockading all of central
Oh my god!
like Florida area.
I'm just looking at the coast of France, and it's sad. It really is.
I had a couple of ships free.
A couple ships.
You have over 100 ships blockading the French coastline.
Yeah,
Even
let's see.
even the
what are Pale
Mediterranean.
Pirates up to now? 515 total ships.
Like I said, I had a few free. It's going to be an absolute nightmare sorting out who was pirating what again after this. But I'm up for the challenge.
You're a monster, is what you are. How many forests have you killed? Just-
There's a reason I wanted to get to Indonesia. Most of the forests in Europe are dead.
It's like there's a reason there's not really any forests left in England, and it's Mordred.
You're on Greyjoy. Just build me 1,000 ships.
And you know that I would lead from the front with the squishy, planky of death thing.
Oh,
Spoilers.
Whatever you got to say about him as a character, that was the best moment I've ever seen for an intro.
Yeah.
His flagship, they'll just come looming out of the darkness with him standing on top of the Corvus.
Not just that, no, specifically him on the boarding ramp as it goes down. Like, as it goes down, and him just screaming with the sword out. Like, that's... Like...
Yeah, like... that's what that ramp with the spike on it that's used for boarding action. It's called a Corvus. It's Roman.
I mean, I honestly don't care what it's called. I just like the fact it's just a really cool moment.
All the cores are coming in. Scandinavia's mine, bitches.
I'm almost finished coring.
Time to eat Italy.
I'm not sure any of us are fighting you for it, Nemes.
What's that?
I'm not sure any of us were fighting you for it, Nemes.
Oh no, Russia was.
Those bastards.
But next I have to take Italy, I think.
I'm sorry?
What?
Almost lived.
So we're allies, right? Nems.
Yes.
Pale Pirates are we allies?
So the Italians just
I'm
rival,
not sure.
and they got a bunch of land over here that I'm interested in.
That would seem like an odd move on their part to rival someone who owns half of that continent.
Oh, black news.
I mean, the shitty half of the continent. Let's be honest here.
I mean, they're a tumor.
Like every world power has decided that they want Cahulia. That is clearly the best province in the world.
Because it's got El Dorado in it.
Maybe I should
Oh man,
too, just to be popular.
You won't believe the amount of people who are giving me incorrect assessments of what's going on with Cahulia. Like, there's a lot of people who are like, "Well, everybody wants it because you developed it," and I was like, "Well,
I thought it was just gold."
No, it's got a development of 3 when all that stuff was going on, so there was nothing there. It was just like a guy on a hill with a flag. There's other provinces nearby that have 50 development that nobody has any interest in. Development doesn't have any like bearing on the AI's decision making process, really.
Well, gold clearly does.
But gold
doesn't matter.
Gold.
I think the best example of the fact that there's clearly just a busted algorithm, that maybe not busted, just it's got a factor that needs to be tweaked, is when Alaska started colonizing a province, and then the commodity that spawned in there was gold, and every major power in the world was like, "That one! I want it!" Am I a robot, by the way?
No,
not right now.
No,
that's good to know.
All good.
Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with. Oh, one of my generals died.
I don't have a problem with that either.
I'm okay with being a robot.
That's not good.
I'm all right with your dead general.
Not
saying you're all right with being a Cylon, Ben?
Yeah. You know me. I often identify with the people you're not supposed to identify with.
Yes, you're a monster. We get it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm comfortable going 32 via 30 versus 30. I'm comfortable.
Come on, separatists, rise up, etc. Do your thing. Go to do the thing. Whatever you're doing, do it.
Do the doodle.
You do you.
You do you, separatists.
The sooner you rise up, the sooner I can kill your dumbasses. Oh my god, I have so many provinces to convert. All this Orthodox bullshit over in Scandinavia. Jesus Christ.
I agree. Orthodox should all fucking die.
No, it is slowly
That
but
seems
slowly.
a bit extreme.
Yeah. You're not Orthodox. What do you care?
I'm just saying.
Aren't you like a good Catholic or some shit?
Yeah.
Okay, well then why are you?
Well, I mean, I've
What's wrong with you?
continuously gone to war with the Papal States, but I you know.
Usually,
I'm
you're
as good,
All right,
I'm as good a Catholic as I can be.
It's been several months. I feel like it's finally time. The word's pronounced papal.
It's been long enough. I can take it no longer.
I'm gonna keep calling it how I've been calling it, just to
Babble.
mess with you.
Babble. Babble.
Yep.
Babble. Speaking of, I can take it no longer.
give you a general before I go do anything.
Nationalism, yes, die.
No leader is bad leader.
Rule the seas. Rule the seas. That is not going to happen. Not with Stop giving me this mission, game.
There's not enough. There's not enough boats in the. I mean, there's not enough trees.
I would need
in
to
the
build
world.
20 more heavies to actually have this thing.
That's a
20
few.
more. And I have 86. Oh my.
I mean, nobody's arguing. It's a fair few.
One or two.
Who's the next largest heavy? Bundeswehr? Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed he was starting to ratchet up his naval forces.
Well, there was that one time I was like, Bob, what's wrong with your Navy? The game says mine's more powerful than yours. And he was just like, you shut up. You shut your whore mouth. And then his Navy went...
That in the test, you motherfucker.
And then his Navy went through the roof.
Well, I
He
think
was perfectly fine with them being out of date as long as nobody was looking at the ships.
the Pale Pirate Bundeswehr saber rattling probably contributed to that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Smelly pirates coming over here.
I think last episode, if memory serves, Bob basically said, "Hey, back off or I'll kill you," and Pale Pirates laughed as hard as they could for like 10 minutes.
I think a lot of it was, hey, Bob, you remember how your entire war strategy involves controlling the seas?
Oh, I still
am
do.
the
He just doesn't
seas.
realize it.
Oh, so sound like fighting words.
Yeah, if I weren't like, neck deep in debt and in a crisis, we'd be fighting. But unfortunately,
Let's
Bob,
see.
does Bob not math well?
Bob usually maths pretty good.
I mean, there's a 32 heavy variance, but then there's a 350 light ship variance.
light ships are really good combat ships.
350 of them will do pretty good damage.
Plus, there's the economic damage.
The 3,100 ducats, Bob. What is that, like 5 loans?
For what? I'm sorry.
I was just wondering how many loans that was. I was gonna say that's not that bad. It's just a couple loans. Yeah, but I've seen you in 30 loans deep and just did screaming, "Come at me, bro!" So.
Well, like I'm not at war or anything like that right now, and the whole like being emperor of China business is really what's doing me in.
God, I feel like I really need to have like a cartridge bot loaded up on my iPhone so I could use his what whenever I need to. And again, like Bob said, he's not at war, and I really felt like that. I needed that sound clip at that moment. What?
Oh, hey, look, Emperor Noair is righteous.
I'm not that big of a warmongering player, not like Aldra.
That's true. I don't think anyone's quite like Uldra with that.
Yeah, he's definitely I think the most aggressive player I've ever played with.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay, I'm just gonna eat you.
Nom, 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 nom.
Those Portuguese got slaughtered.
You know, it says something like, yeah, Ultra was a very aggressive player, to say the least, but he definitely knows how to play it well, because you can just tell by how quickly his nation folded in on itself, how close he was to the razor's edge.
Oh, he always sits
stability.
right on the razor's edge. He's always right on the razor's edge. He threads the needle with the aggressive expansion for sure.
Thread that needle.
Gotta respect it. Well, I mean, you don't have to respect it, but I mean, that's a pretty hard way of playing the game.
I've played the game long enough to not to me personally, I don't find that style like super entertaining, which is why I made like my nation. I specifically made them very subpar, but with interesting ideas. Like I'm all based on horses, so which is I know late game horses aren't as strong as arty and infantry, but Makes for interesting gameplay.
I just realized you would have had to have brought horses with you to the new
Yeah.
world when you made.
Yeah, we left people behind to make room for horses.
My crisis disappeared.
What?
What did you say?
Bob's no
Like,
longer in crisis.
My disaster isn't there anymore.
That
But
seems odd.
I'm still in it. So, all right. I don't know. I have been bamboozled. So,
I like how good things happen, and now Bob doesn't know how to function.
no, it's not. The disaster is still going, but
But
like,
it's
so
not
when
there.
you go to your stability and expansion thing, it'll tell you, here's the disaster, here's how you get out of it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so the disaster that I know I'm in currently isn't there anymore. It's just not listed. It's not a thing. And now the aspiration for liberty disaster wants to be a thing, but it can't because I'm currently in a disaster. The disaster I'm in isn't displaying there. So I'm just
Okay.
in a perpetual disaster now, I think.
Ben, it's going to be peacetime soon. Do you want anything from this?
I want any land in North America you want to give me.
Okay. I think something can be arranged.
Because I'm about to take their capital, which will give me a nice little boost over here too. Or Portuguese or stack wipe. Suck it, bitches.
Because Portugal's currently on 0 war enthusiasm. France is on 12. Shall I wait for France to tick down to 0?
Oh, New Naples is fabricating claims.
How much do we want to hurt France?
You can do it.
Really? Really?
Robo Magnus.
Yeah, Robo Magnus, but really,
just cut out.
Mordred?
I'm asking that was a generic general question for everyone here.
No, you denied my military access.
Good. Oh, not purposefully.
Well, I mean, all right.
I have no idea what happened there, but my game minimized for some reason down to my desktop, and
So that might have been a computer problem and not a Discord issue.
yeah, I think so.
I don't know what to do. I can't make the disaster go away. It's not here.
You sound like me.
I don't know what to do.
Oh wow. Oh.
Seriously, I don't know what to do.
Oh, you
I
made
know
me.
it's there. but it
You
refuses
made me
to show
choke on
itself.
my water a little bit there.
Mordred, you might want to flip a lot of the occupation over to me because most of it went to you because you're the war leader.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'm just piecing out these guys for as much as I possibly can.
Oh, thank
Again,
God.
I will turn on them. Oops.
Commonwealth for a hot minute wanted 2 of my provinces, and things were about to get dicey. Now all of a sudden they're like, nah, we're good.
The AI deciding what provinces it wants when is very strange these days.
Well, there's that. Thank you for spawning on top of me, Rebels. That was very kind of you. Very, what's the word? Oh yeah, you're hanging out inside. Just go dock in Venice, dummy. I keep forgetting that Venice is down there.
They're a thing.
They're my thing.
Ooh. And stack wipe.
I'm gonna
Nice.
Google this shit.
You get your Google on, Bob.
Disaster gone. EU4.
Damn it, Commonwealth, stop raiding me. Cossack bullshit.
I was going to ask, how are they raiding you? Because I didn't think it was by sea.
No, it's Cossacks.
I have a license on that.
But let's...
All right, killing some rebels. I'm cool with that.
So, how much of your soul do you
That
have to
reminds
spend to get that license?
Right now, it costs me about 8.8 ducats a month for him to not raid me. That's what I have. I have a license
No,
to not be raided.
I was talking to
I
Mordred,
think
like
it's called extortion.
like how much of your soul did
No.
you give to Poseidon to control the seas? Is it...
To be fair, like I offered, that was an agreement we made like 100 and 200 years ago.
Yeah, it's been long standing.
Held pretty well too.
Who the fuck is this? Regret has declared war on Louisiana as well. Okay.
Regret.
Come on, France. You're only 7 points away from low.
France is somehow surviving right now. I'm not sure what they're doing. Commonwealth is struggling against them somehow.
That's
They
because
went in piecemeal, and they weren't able to get a full stack. I saw some of the battles.
and also we've done no damage to the French armies whatsoever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I see Commonwealth like frantically building troops constantly.
Oh, their war goal was to take my capital? Oh, good luck with that.
Not happening.
I mean, maybe the wreckage of their navy could build a bridge directly to London.
Now I understand what their plan was. Okay.
Or wherever your... Oh, no, your capital... Never mind. Your capital's in...
Fail.
Yeah.
When is the big Neo-Italian Aldrahillian war going to happen?
Probably not. I mean, I outnumber them on the sea, and my troops are much better on the land, so... well, I mean, they outnumber me, but...
So never then? It sounds like never.
If they want to force it, they can. I don't really want to try and break up this shit down here. Like, just leave it there and let it rot.
Oh, it's time.
Wow.
It is, believe it or not.
Okay, around half an hour is gone. Wow.
I don't know how to make this stop.
It's you, Ben.
Oh, right. That's me, the guy with the stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've been enjoying the series. You can always check out the other perspectives by clicking on the links provided in the description below. We'll see all of you next time. I can word.
Hergen Flurgen.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.